All right, we're back at the old. Wow, that seemed kind of loud. Anyways, we're back at the old league. Playing against Hakha for I guess the third season in a row. Let's see. There's some significance about this season being an A that I'm not remembering at the time. This time, maybe I'll remember it for the next match. Something about number of seasons in A. I think I'm like getting tied for second with this one. Okay, maybe I remembered it. Anyways, board. Let's see. The plus buy is a little bit limited in pouch, but we have extra games with Graverobber. Kind of more generally, there's like this Vault Watchtower business. You can curse with Witch's Hut, that probably seems pretty important. There's Inheritance, that also seems pretty important. Just because otherwise there's not really estate trashing. Which I mean, you can Graverobber yours anyways. Let's see. I think I'm going to start out silver, and I don't know whether it's going to be a Watchtower or another silver. I think it's probably going to be the Watchtower. Another silver gets a chance at 7, but that's pretty unlikely anyways. So, and I think we will want Watchtower in the deck, just to be kind of running that stuff. So, yeah. I'm having a little bit of trouble, contemplating the longer term here. Yeah. But we'll worry about that when the time comes. So this is a 4. That means next turn's hitting 5. I'm actually pretty tempted to take just the fortress here. I guess that's eventually what we want to be inheriting. I don't think that anything else really makes sense. Like, I could grab another silver, but we'd rather be producing money otherwise. We don't really want to chalk the deck full of silvers. Especially considering the probable curses coming in. So this should be either Vault or Witch's Hut. Witch's Hut is effectively +2 cards. Vault I have to collide with silver. I guess it could also be like we put in Watchtower Fortress now. Yeah, let's do this. I'm not the most confident in that one. Do I really want another Watchtower? Sure. I mean, I'm going to be getting Inheritance. I mean, I'm actually fairly likely to get Inheritance down here if I see the Witch's Hut next turn. Okay. Let's see, there is 4 coppers and 1 silver. That means I need to be playing this fortress in order for that to happen. Okay. And we're off. So, we've been pretty much exactly the same from here. Yeah. Sure. This wants to be a curse. For sure. You might block it. Okay, you do block it. Now what? I could take, like, Estate Vault, I'm thinking. I don't know how much I immediately want to get into the, Vault Watchtower business, or whether I want this to be like Estate Watchtower Estate. There's also like Graverobber to consider. Like Watchtower Graverobber doesn't sound like the most insane thing ever. Just considering. Like, I want to be Graverobbing this fortress kind of as my primary gains. It's just I need to be able to execute other draws. So maybe I do, like, Watchtower in here. And I worry more about Graverobber, like, next turn. Yeah, I'm kind of liking that plan. Let's just make sure nothing funny happens. it's a little bit conservative. I think there's a definite possibility that I should have taken a Graverobber right there. But, well, I mean, you know that I have a Watchtower in hand, so you don't need to be trying to give curses. It's possible that if you do take the Graverobber right here, I'm going to fall behind just on gains. So that's kind of I don't know, major concern, but it's definitely a concern, given that you're getting through the entire deck right here. It would be a little bit more aggressive, as opposed to me, who I guess wanted to put more emphasis on the draw first. Possibly both valid approaches. So I'm imagining this is going to be like Watchtower Graverobber. We'll see. Like, I will absolutely believe that if you take a Graverobber here and win, it's directly because of that. I think I want to do it like this. How much money will this leave me with? Like 7? That's not actually particularly amazing. Maybe I do both Watchtowers. I'm trying to imagine, like, how am I seeding this shuffle? Because I would really like to hit 8, but if I discard both Watchtowers, I'm likely leaving myself without... Well, I can actually top deck Estate by Graverobber. Okay. So 7 is fine, right? I mean, like, doing this, rather. And you absorb the curse. Okay, so we want to shuffle here. We're going to keep this, and we're going to top deck Estate, and not top deck Graverobber. As I mentioned, I'm absolutely going to be willing to believe that taking the in first was game losing, which we'll find out. Chances are you will have a Watchtower in your next hand, unless you like really get through stuff here, which is possible. We'll try to track that. You do have all the Watchtowers, okay. But you are top decking one. Okay. So no curses are going in. This is really nice to see, this particular one. So I'm gonna like grave rob the fortress here into, I guess, a Graverobber. I don't know if I have the village space. Well, I mean, I think it's what probably wants to be done. Maybe Vault. I don't know how quickly we want to be doing that stuff. I mean, I can top deck virtually anything right here. Another Witch's Hut even. Could be somewhat productive. I know I'm not dealing a curse, but I actually kind of do want to just lower the curse pile. As odd as that sounds, just to kind of make sure that there's no more or less funny business towards me, maybe. Or we can do the Vault. I mean, I want to maintain the Watchtower in hand just because I feel like I need to top deck a Watchtower, so probably... Oh, I can also gain it tools. And go like tools, Watchtower on top, 2 estates also on top. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so Watchtower to top deck, estate. Call it a day. Things are getting low. Things are getting low. I don't know how good the tools actually was. Oh well. At some point we do probably want the Vault just because we're getting maybe towards a point where it's worth really trying to score. Watchtower on top of deck. Alright, so I'm going to want those last 2 estates this turn, I think. Let's just get through as much as possible. This is awkward. I wonder if I want to trash the well, not really, because... Like, I can trash a state into Witch's Hut, but top deck it, draw it. I mean, that's how I keep the turn going, right? Rather than hope. Yeah. This is awkward. Cause like I'd really like to be grave robbing this fortress. So maybe I just like grave rob it into Vault. I have a Watchtower on top, right? Like Watchtower in on top. Cause I haven't trashed any Watchtowers. So right here I can like put Vault double estate on top. And that's pretty okay. I don't think it'll open anything up. And then we didn't top deck the second one because we wanted to make sure that the Watchtower would still be in hand. Trying to think, like, is Graverobber necessarily low enough to be worried about? Maybe. The vault on top may have not been my best idea ever. Which is kind of my euphemism for saying bad. Just because, like, we kind of want to run this in Watchtower thing first before we start going into vaulting. Of course, the idea with Vault is that we're going to be buying some of the big green cards, Colony, and it's going to be more difficult to catch up with that, potentially. I guess we can also do the Watchtower first, then in, then Vault, though that's less good. I also really prefer to not trash any more estates. Maybe after seeing my vault, you're going to decide that since I'm going to try to score, you're going to try to go before that. Or you're just looking at piling Graverobber right here. I mean, that's also a distinct possibility, isn't it? Piling out. It seems hard. Just because there's so much that you do need to do there. Top decking in doesn't, with Watchtower, just straight up doesn't work. Although it doesn't seem to have made the turn stop at all. Let's see. How many gains am I looking? Well, I'm looking at a basically unspecified number of gains just because grave robbing to grave robber can be neutral-ish. We'll see. I think there's a decent chance that I'll have a win available on my next turn. We'll just see how difficult it ends up looking. Or I think at this point, no matter what, there's going to be a draw that will allow me to win. But it's a little bit unclear how likely that draw is. Which also does kind of give me... Oh, maybe you just win right here. That would be annoying. I think you're actually just going to win right here. That's my new theory. It seems like you're kind of lowering past the point of sanity otherwise. Or you're going to do a province and say, come get me, which is, you know, something realistic. At this point, I don't think I would attribute it to the earlier Graverobber. Maybe this vault wasn't so good, it could have been an inn. I don't know. I also feel like you've maybe connected the Graverobber and Fortress a little better. Last turn was not good at all, having to trash the estate into Witch's Hut to keep the turn going. So that was kind of unfortunate. This Tools probably isn't particularly good either. It could have maybe been a Graverobber. I don't know that I'd be that much happier with that. I'm also going to comment that there's probably no way that you have the actions to pile from here. So I don't think that's actually a concern anymore. Mostly the concern is how much you score. And will it be enough that I can pile and beat that, or just have to try to score enough myself. So that's all the estates that you have. Oh, you played the second inn. Well, that's kind of anti-provincing, which I feel is like possibly what you really needed to be doing. Like at this point, if I manage to hold the tools, and I manage to connect Fortress with Graverobber, it should be maybe more straightforward. I'm gonna get rogue attacked, which is irritating. Especially since it passed by generally okay stuff. It does make it so that one of my grave robbers can keep the turn going, top decking that witch's hut, which would be actually potentially a little bit helpful for me. No, never mind. Scratch that. What do you have in hand? I don't know. You'd be grave robbing instead of just top decking that witch's hut. Watchtower, I guess. Like, surely you have 5 if you think that duchy scoring is useful for you, which it definitely is. So, I don't know. Yeah, and then this is going to be, I'm guessing it's going to be duchy. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's try to win this game here. Okay, this is good. I'm gonna hold the tools. Play Watchtower first. Okay, this is looking positive. The problem we're actually facing right now is terminal space. I'm probably actually not discarding with this vault just because I have to go find more villages in order to win. Yeah. Well, there's a village. Probably I actually need another vault on top. I mean, I'm basically out of village, which is complicating matters. I guess I can also put a grave robber on top, draw it, grave rob, Watchtower. Yeah, this is not working out. So I have to score quite a lot, actually. I guess I can put Fortress on top. The idea would be put Fortress on top, put Vault on top. Probably should have discarded this stuff. I was really like hoping to, you know, see more village. I mean, I can try top decking an inn. That doesn't actually really work. Dang. I can also just go up for province. Stick an inn in the deck. hope. I don't think it's actually going to prevent much of anything if you manage to draw, just because you can do the, what's it? Province to province yourself, and you have so many Graverobbers. Like, the idea would be gain a 5, gain a province. Watchtower. I mean, I don't have the terminals right. Where are my villages? I mean, they're in there. Just did not really see them. I guess there's a witch's hut in there. Maybe we can go after that to Graverobber into province. Alright. So 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. I'm trying to figure out how much I'm drawing. I'm like playing Estate, playing Watchtower. Oh, I don't actually have the second witch's hut. You grabbed it. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. So that was forgetful. Maybe we do a different approach then. Maybe I'm just trying to buy province and, like, trash one of these things to, duchy? I mean, I don't think I can get a province at this point. I've screwed up. I thought I had a witch's hut in there that I definitely do not have. I'm just trying to figure out how many cards this is. This will be moving down to 2. So really I can only discard one thing, which would be like tools, unless I think I need to get province, in which case I would discard a lot more things. Which would be like 1, 2, 3. Oh man, losing that witch's hut hurt. I just totally forgot about it. I mean, I have so many villages in here. This is like 4 villages, isn't it? 3 villages in there. Which means, well, I gotta stop, right? I wonder if I can actually still do this, like Graverobbing Watchtowers into Graverobber. I'm gonna not discard. How that didn't work. Gosh, I'm stupid. Well, this just has to be duchy, because there has to be scoring. And then I don't even know what I can do. Like, let's take an inn. There's not going to be a watchtower in hand. And maybe just a silver. That was like a totally unsuccessful turn. That was like so game losing, just being stupid. I am totally losing right here. And it is like 100% my fault. I played that turn terribly. I should have discarded more on the first vault. That was kind of the first issue, when I still thought I was going to win. It would have been, well, it would have been a lot easier with, what's it? And Curse doesn't actually do a whole lot, which is indicating to me that you are out of actions. Yeah. So this is going to be a province, for sure. And I mean, I have life again. It's just... Okay, I don't have life again. Look, it's all my villages. I put a watchtower on top? No, I mean, I take the Graverobber. So now I have village terminal separation again, and this turn I lose. This turn I promise I lose. The separation is not, it's just, I mean, that was both my in, so I basically have no filtering at this point. Other than the vaults, and I saw 4 villages. Not good. I don't think I mean, gosh. Seeing 4 villages there was supremely bad just because, like, yeah, this is over. Well, shoot. I mean, I misplayed the one turn really badly. I think there was a little bit of village village separation in the middle there. There was like that one turn where I thought that maybe I was going to win, and then I bottom decked like 3 villages, which was bad. And then of course last turn where I played 4 villages and didn't see any draw, which was also bad. And of course kind of messed up the one turn where I thought I had Witch's Hut and didn't. That was also really, really bad. Basically because I didn't get a province. I couldn't get a province when I thought I could. Oh well. These things happen. And then, I mean, that one turn with the vaults, I needed to just be like, discard everything. I mean, I'm guessing at this point you have the Graverobbers to do it. And maybe I should have gotten more Graverobbers. I don't know when that would have happened. Oh, so there's just going to be a province buy. I mean, things are getting so low. I don't think there's, like, a way around this. What are we doing? Well, we're discarding those 4, that's for sure. I do see a watchtower. I wonder if I can... Well, no, I think at this point, like, there's no way I can actually win right here. So probably I need to I need to grave rob this fortress into inn. Because I need to go get all my stuff. Like... It's not guaranteed that you have a watchtower in hand. It's likely. I also don't know that I can actually, like... there is a vault in there. But I also don't think I can actually reasonably play into this shuffle. Like, there is no way I can play into this shuffle. So possibly we should grave rob something into Rogue. Actually, that doesn't go on top. So probably I like vault in double province here. Plus duchy. I think that's the best. I don't know whether vault in or in Witch's Hut is better. I also feel like I do need more Watchtowers, although that lowers the pile. Well, that's getting discarded, and one of these 5 costs is getting discarded. I think Vault is better than Witch's Hut right now. Plus Duchy. I mean, what else is there to do? Gonna try to curse me? We'll see. Depends. I guess it depends on how many villages you're looking at. Some villages was the answer. I mean, unless you Graverobber both of these things back, which seems kind of dangerous. Just because it will mean that you're not scoring with those Graverobbers. I'm also going to point out this is a really, really, absurdly good opening hand. So that's fortunate. So, I don't think... Well, I mean, there's draws where you can win, but based on what you've done right now, I don't think that's happening. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna rogue, probably the inn. Yep. Okay. So chances are I cannot triple. I don't know that I can even probably double. Well, we'll see. If I can double plus Duchy, I think I'm in still a pretty good spot, even if you Duchy right here. Just given how the decks are not really functioning right now. And then, of course, yours will function just fine, but we'll ignore that possibility for at least a little bit. I don't think the pouch does me anything. Because, Watchtowers are nearby. I gotta keep the fortress in hand. Okay, I can Graverobber Fortress to Graverobber right here. That's probably not the best use of it. Well, let's play the Vault first. Well, we can Graverobber Witch's Hut on top and try to keep the turn going. I guess I can also Graverobber Fortress into... No, I can't. I can't top deck thing, so... I guess I could also just buy Province. Can I buy Colony? 1, 2, 3, 4... No. No, I can't. So let's do this and then try to keep the turn going. We'll Graverobber Witch's Hut to the top, I guess. I can Graverobber Fortress first. What do I want out of the fortress? Probably a Duchy. Well, let's keep playing cards. Does this get me to colony? 2, 4, 10. Not quite. Could do that. See if there's a copper in there. Oh, actually, no. I need multiple coppers. Oof. Never mind. This is definitely not reaching colony. There's like tools in there. Graverobber. Well, I can take this Graverobber. I definitely can't trigger this shuffle. I could go estate to duchy and, like, buy province. I mean, I think I want to take the Graverobber. Let's just make sure that this isn't, like, a win that I'm missing. No, it isn't. It's short. So maybe we just take the Graverobber, draw it off the top, buy province. That seems so dangerous. I was really hoping for something that would give me a colony. Yeah. I mean, Duchy Province scores the most. It reduces my village count by 1. And I don't think it actually does me much of anything, because at that point I'm still looking at losing to a double province. So probably we go ahead and we take this Graverobber, we take it off the top, and we just buy province and hope for the best. Which appears to maybe not be coming. Especially since I don't think you discarded on the second one. Yeah. And I mean, you have 5 Watchtowers, so... We're gonna guess that there's gonna be a win here. And this time it's gonna be provinces rather than piles. Turning a state into duchy last turn didn't do me anything, because... Well, it didn't. And that's a Watchtower. Yeah. So at this point it's super, super unlikely that you don't get there. Yep. Okay, well, yeah, I botched the one turn really badly. And you lose games when you botch turns really badly, so... What do you expect? Okay, what's Hasty? Caravan Guard. Are we gonna open it? Yes. We want replace. Yeah, we want replace. 60% chance at it seems good enough. And you got it. Well, shoot. I'm gonna miss it, because that's how these things always go. Yep. See that? So predictable. We probably just keep taking Caravan Guards. Man, I already feel like I've just completely lost this game. Because, I mean, I have, but... yeah. I mean, this time I'm guaranteed to hit. It's just... so irritating. To miss the replace like that. buy Caravan Guard right here. I mean, not to be fatalistic, but I'm pretty sure I've just completely lost this game at this point. Especially, I mean, you're gonna see replace again right here. I can like guarantee it. This sucks. Probably Archive. I mean, I'm going to take Archive on mine, I think. Haggler. That's reasonable also. Do I take Archive or Haggler? Like, what you're trying to do with Haggler is I guess you're trying to get, like, Archive Swamp Shacks. Which seems valid. Yeah. Kind of seems overly valid to not be doing. Oh, maybe, like if you do the Archive first, maybe you'll get through stuff a little bit better. Let's go Archive first. I mean, I feel like I'm lost either way, so we'll be different. Okay, I'm like past lost either way, so we'll be different. I guess Haggler is also looking at like Sack of Loot Archive. I would so like to see a card here that isn't Estate or Copper with this Hasty Caravan Guard. I'm gonna bet you play both the Replace and the Haggler right here. You're going to replace the Last Estate, and you're going to play Haggler, and you're going to get Sack of Loot Archive. Alright, step 1's complete. This sucks so much. It's crap like this hitting 5 off Hasty Caravan Guard and then I miss that just... That's like more frustrating. Like last game, it was like, okay, I completely botched that one turn. This game is just like, I did jack nothing to make this happen. So Swamp Shacks, Haggler. We need Sack of Loot kind of badly. I'm just like a clean turn behind. Basically out of my own doing, not with none of my own doing. More than a turn behind. Turn and a half, probably. Improve. I think I'll take Improve over the silver. Oh, that stinks. Probably take 2 Swamp Shacks. I guess. I could also take Plot. Like, my next Swamp Shack's turn's pretty okay. You didn't react for some reason. I mean, I don't think I really need the, Plot. So maybe I just take Improve. Or maybe another Swamp Shacks. I'm trying to think, like, what would I improve into what? And the answer is probably nothing. I mean, Swamp Shacks, it's going to basically be Village because we're going to be having 2 Caravan Guards and probably at least 1 Archive in play every turn, so that's not really a concern. about, like, will these things actually be villages? There is still the major concern about, like, will these things actually be draw? Like, you probably kind of desperately need them to be. Just part of why plot was so tempting last turn. Yeah, that puts 3 Caravan guards out. That wasn't the most intelligent thing ever. Figurehead's pretty okay here. I wonder what I can replace into what. I guess I'm going to try to replace into a tracker. I mean, right? Maybe you just shouldn't play the replace. But, like, I'm hitting 10 otherwise, so... Let's replace into tracker and take, like, sack archives shacks. Oh, that's 9. How is this 9? Well, that's annoying. I thought it was 10. Well, in that case, I definitely shouldn't have played the replace. I guess we'll just take improved tracker. That's pretty bad. That's really bad. Could have sworn it was 10. Well, that replace play was really bad. Supremely so. It definitely should not have been a thing that got played. And it shouldn't have been into tracker, it should have been into a state, I think. Yeah, maybe not. Two Hagglers out. Yikes. This is just province. Province replace province archive. So that's how I do it. Oh, you have 2 things. Yikes. Oh, I mean, this is basically how we expected it to go after that opening, right? This isn't like a surprise or anything. Do I want anything? I don't think so. What am I doing? How do I win? I don't. I mean, that's the harsh answer, is I don't win. Especially not playing a sack right here. Yeah. That was just opening crap. You can't win from there, especially a second player. I needed to not mess up the first game. That's what that one really comes down to for me. To keep like harping on that. Okay, what are we doing here? There's delay Marquis. That's actually sort of actually a combo. Trashing is really weak. It's crystal ball. There's also trade. I guess we're gonna start. I don't know whether it's better to start. Like, I'd really like to not play the lucky coin and start Patron Haven without it, but I think it's worth it to play the lucky coin right here. And with that, I'm more tempted by Ironmonger, just because I want to get through more stuff, but I kind of feel like I need the villagers. Oh, joy. Well, I'm going to hit 6, which is definitely Marquis over any of this stuff. At least I think it is. I don't want to play Lucky Coin again. I really don't want to play Lucky Coin again. I don't think you take Crystal Ball. Yeah. And I'm just gonna grab a torture all this. Wait, what did I do that for? I wanted the Marquis. Yeah. Don't want more silver. Don't want more silver. Just take more havens? Sure. I guess we want like 3 Marquis. At least. I mean, it's probably gonna end up being more than that. There's a lot of discarding to be done with them, but it's alright. If I draw Marquis here, I think I'm havening it. I don't know. My preference would be to draw Patron, haven a copper, get another Marquis. But, yeah. I'll just eat curse, I think. Probably. What are we doing? The idea would be to trade. Delay plus trade. So maybe I don't. Maybe I discard those two. Yeah. I guess we're probably playing both Marquis, actually. I guess I should discard both estates in retrospect, but we didn't know that at the time. Double Ironmonger? I don't think that makes much sense. Maybe just another Haven Marquis pair. The idea will be to always delay a Marquis. And I think we want to build that up first. This time we're discarding, right? How many cards? I'm so confused about how many cards I guess I end up with 3 cards in hand, so that's not actually an okay thing. Let's see, how does this work now? Now we are fine with discarding, I think. We wouldn't want to discard to a second one, which might be coming, but... Torture, okay. So at this point I do want to start adding like Torture Ironmonger. I guess this turn's more likely to be like Torture Trade? Not sure. I was kind of fuzzed out from the first game. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do a discard 2. How much money is this? 10? I'm fine with having 9. Delay, trade, whoops. Trade, Ironmonger. 3 things set aside, so we're just discarding. Maybe not to a second one, which isn't coming. Do this in the right order. I guess we want to see, like, maximum stuff, actually, so let's put all 3 in hand. There's a Haven in there. I guess I'll hold this state. Okay, we do see the Haven, which is probably okay. Oh god. Like this. I'm kind of concerned about shuffling into that, but I am delaying a Marquis over it, so I don't think it matters that much. We would delay the Marquis, trade Ironmonger, or delay the Marquis, Ironmonger, torture. I think delay the Marquis, Ironmonger, torture. Just have to gain the curse here. I mean, I can't afford to see what happens. This'll be a trade. We'll trade out the estate curse, or maybe lucky coin. I guess lucky coin curse is probably actually a better target. I'm also getting to the point where, like last turn I actually had a pretty good setup for Crystal Ball. This has got to be another Marquis. So yeah, I think this turn we're going to target trading Curse, Crystal Ball, buy, Ironmonger, Marquis. Because I feel like I am needing the more plus buy. I actually do want to Haven a Haven. I want to get those actually balanced out. As unusual as that is. Set aside copper. Play torture. Play patron. Delay, trade, Ironmonger, Marquis. I think we said we kind of need another Marquis to run the stuff we want, but I don't know. Yeah. Just feel like I need that little bit more plus buy. I'm going to discard here. I'm a little bit concerned about discarding, though I have the Haven set aside, so it's not like I'm going to completely lose everything. – So I'm feeling really good about this game right now. I'm just gonna say. You're getting a bit more trash. Well, you're getting actually a lot more trash down. But yeah. You've trashed out with Crystal Ball. But I feel like I'm just kind of running better stuff right now. Running better stuff. Okay. Haven. Draw a bunch. That's great. Good to get the village. Let's do our set-asides. I'm gonna run out of village right here. I actually want to delay like Ironmonger Marquis +2, which is kind of pointing towards not playing Torture here, or maybe it means I do play Torture here. Well, no, because I want the buy, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Colony Ironmonger. Colony Torturer. Not so confident in the colony, but mostly I just want to keep things moving. Okay, there might be 2 Torture plays coming in. So let's account for that properly. Probably 1 curse, 1 discard. That sounds right. I mean, there's up to 2 Torture plays coming in. Well, let's take a curse on the first one, because if I discard this time, you're definitely playing a second one. Or at least I think so. Good card, this Marquis. Yeah. Need water after this game. We'll try to get through the game without water. Which may not be the most intelligent idea ever, but we're going to try anyways. I wonder if last turn should have been Colony Torture instead. I mean, looking at 4 buys, delaying 2 things, buying 2 things. From here out. I guess I can probably get away with only delaying 1 thing, but I don't really like that plan. I'm being thin. Maybe this turn we'll buy like Colony Torture, seeing as I don't think you're going to green against me from here. I think you need another Marquis. I think you need a lot, but specifically another Marquis. Trade stuff's been pretty good. Feels that way. Are you still carrying your lucky coin? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, I'm feeling like I might even just see a resign. Maybe not, but I think it's getting towards that point. At least. Okay. That's amazing. Discard 11 cards, holy cow. Well, I'm gonna play another Marquis, I guess. So we're gonna have to do this all over again. Can I get through enough? Yeah, I can get through enough to not worry about such things. Play Torturer. Play Patron, delay both of these things. Wow, that's loud. Play Patron, delay both of these things by Colony Torturer. I don't really want to be discarding. I really wish I'd gotten one more card through this so that I could have triggered the shuffle, but I guess you didn't delay anything, so it's kind of tough for you to actually play Torture this turn. And as I say, it's just straight up not happening. So I guess I would probably want to play Ironmonger first. We'll see. This turn I may also be looking at, like, given that you're about to delay 2 tortures, probably. Like, I'll know what's coming. Yeah, I mean, there's going to be 2 tortures coming in. If I can double Colony. And I also wonder if double Colony is just, like, way too dangerous. Like, Colony Province seems fine. I don't think you can triple Colony. So let's do this one first. Then this. This Marquis is actually going to draw, like, way too much. But I do need to play it. Can also, like, seed a Marquis or an Ironmonger in there. Worth considering, at least. I guess there's also... No, I can't... I mean, I can't stop. So maybe I like delay 2 Marquis and buy. I mean, I feel like I need to get the 4th buy out there. This probably should have some actions in it. Yeah. So let's go like 2, 3, 4. Something like this. Okay. That was good to see. Haven out silver instead. Do I play the Torture, or do I just delay 2 of them, or 3 of them? I mean, I think I should play Torture. Or actually, gosh, I'm bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, something like this. Play Patron. Delay Marquis Torture. How much money is this? 17. Colony. Torture. Because now I think I can double this next turn. Like, I think the deck money is in there. I can safely discard at least. Well, we're going to be getting 1 more Torture play, so let's not discard yet. Now we'll discard. Like, I swear to God, you can't triple. You just, there's no way you have 33 coins in deck with how much stuff's been going. I don't even know if you can double. But it seemed better not to risk it. I mean, I certainly can't triple, but I can double, and that should be close to good enough from anywhere. I don't know. I wonder if I actually want to pre-play the Marquis before. Well, no, I have the Torture coming in, so there's no point. I would have double discarded probably had I not seen like 2 things I actually wanted to play in hand to start with. So maybe you like double Province, but I don't think double Province puts you in a position where you're able to double Colony. I also just don't want to find out the hard way that you can double Colony. We should really take better account of my deck to figure out if that's actually something I should be worrying about or not, but that'd be a lot of work. 18. Yeah. But I mean, if you Province, I can double Colony and be fine. So it's like... And if you Colony, I can double Colony and win. So really, once you delay the Marquis, there's no real way about it. Like... So you Province, I double Colony. I can't lose unless I like go really stupid. And like take a bunch of curses. So... Oh, what's up with that? Okay. That was disappointing. So I gotta play at least one of these. And we need to double colony somehow. I mean, that's playing torturers. So we're going to expend the villagers. Yeah. Does this actually get me there? I don't think it gets me there. How much money is this anyways? 19? And I can colony province. Next turn's not looking amazing. So if I colony province, I'm up 21. I'd basically have to discard everything to any torturers. You only have one Marquis out. It's unlikely that you're playing more than one. So it would theoretically give you the ability to tie. But I also don't think that's realistic. The tie. I don't think you can actually hit double colony. Or I could trade right here. That's probably bad. Yeah, we'll find out. I guess you have one villager. So my theory is I can take one curse. We have two havens out. One of them has a Marquis in it, so I'm not guaranteed, but likely to draw. I don't think I'm willing to take two curses. Well, maybe I am. I mean, there's no reason. I mean, if you end up getting the tie out of this, oh well. I say. Somehow I wasn't able to draw as much as I thought. I mean, I only needed 3 more coins, so if the 2 curses had instead been silver copper, I'd have been there. So we take 1 curse. We definitely discard to a second one. I don't think you can hit 22, but as I say, let's not find out. $18 is a lot. And at this point, there's no way you can play the second Marquis to get a 3rd buy and not have to discard just so much stuff. So we discard a state copper. We load the hand with both the haven things first. And there's no way I'm giving you more than a tie. I guess there's actually like an argument that I should have been trying to do more seeding of bad cards in situations like this, just because I do end up discarding so much to Marquis. Like, it would be good to have bad things in the starting hand. I don't know. I don't think that's actually a real thing. I think that's just something I just made up to try to be positive about this one. Yeah, so I'm going to discard. I don't want to find out. And we'll see. Maybe you have it. Oh, that would suck so much. If you're playing that Marquis, I'm worried. 24? It's possible. Oh, 2 curses. God damn. You can trash curses. Ugh. Alright, well. Oh. That sucked. So much. Somehow I forgot this possibility. Ugh. Okay, I guess I'm back. Yeah, so I don't know, like, I mean, I could have not taken a colony the previous turn, but I didn't think you could hit 22. You did. Even if you did hit 22, I didn't think that you could somehow improve your score more than that. You could. And so I basically just got 2 things wrong. Pretty badly. Okay. We're on to a new game. This one looks really gross. I guess I'm gonna open Tide Pools Develop. I'm a little bit worried about getting the battle plan passed by, just because, like, if you do manage to, you know, you can do stuff here. I don't know how easy or hard it would be to take a lot of warlords. The idea with the tide pools is basically get butcher quick. I'm just gonna match it. It's a battle plan. Shoot. Oh. Well, let's see if we can do without. No, you saw the battle plan. Gosh dang. Well, that's gonna be a problem, but I think I think we'll try to live with it. Kind of the intent is that the game's gonna be otherwise ugly enough that we can just, like, I don't know, work with other stuff. Like we can still attack with Skirmisher. It's unlikely that you're able to put together a 4 warlord turn, or even a 3. Of course you saw the battle plan. I mean, this always happens. This always happens when you skip battle plan, is they always see it turn 3. Just every time. Yeah. Shoot. You've got to be kidding me. And then we're gonna miss our number on top of it. I could deliver a copper. I guess I'm actually just gonna take an archer. Like, next turn I'm gonna see 4. That's gonna give me an Innkeeper. Alright. No way! You are kidding me. Just, what the hell? I don't even want to play that game if that kind of crap's gonna happen. Like, how do you do that? Okay, first you see battle plan turn 3, then despite the tide pools, you see battle plan and your freaking attack. It's just... Oh. That was painful. I mean, it wasn't, like, painful, it was just dumb. Like, my starts I've been able to kind of do things out, and then I screw up, and your starts has just been like, okay, this game's over turn 2. Alright, anyways. Let's try to have that not happen again. I'm getting awfully tempted by Potion Shantytown here. I'm debating how much we actually want University, but I think the answer is we do end up wanting it because, like, eventually we're going to want to play with a lot of Seers, Workers, Village Ports, whatever. No. No, 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 no. No. Why? Just... What in the world did I do today? It was like something like the last game happens and then it's just like this crap immediately. I mean, the good news is I'm going to be able to buy Recruiter, so I'm not, like, just, like, dead. Obviously I'd be happier if this had been a Sailor, because I'd actually be doing something productive with it. But really, you don't open Potion Shantytown and expect to miss 2 potion. Just like every single decision I make is wrong. Okay, that had to be Recruiter. This is probably Stowaway, just as a guess. Now I'm less tempted to... Oh no, you could just play it immediately. I think this should probably be Stowaway. And now things are looking more okay? Maybe? I don't know. I'm just ticked about not reaching University. Like, it's probably better that I was able to get the Recruiter and not the University and the other way around, but it's still just something that's like, this totally did not have to happen in this particular fashion in a way that made me sad. I mean, I would have probably been happy with, like, Ports something else. Okay, Shantytown misses. That's actually a good thing. I have my University. This can be like University Stowaway. Oh, no, it can't be because I only have 1 buy. Alright, whatever. Probably another Recruiter before Seers. I'm thinking. Like, I can put in a word. Yeah, okay. I think that all makes sense. Whoa, that would have been really loud. At some point, I think now we just want Seers. I don't think Enlarge is particularly good. Mostly we want to run like Seer village stuff draw. Maybe with a little bit of Stowaway thrown in. That's how I want to do it anyways. How does that stuff like that last game happen? I'm getting through things alright. I'm kind of actually debating ports here just because I want to make sure that I keep drawing through, like, over another university. Let's do it. I feel like I'm watching you just get through way too much stuff here. Compared to me, anyways. Okay, now Workers' Village. We should be drawing through well on this next turn. The problem is that you're basically going to be doing it first. Assuming this hand isn't... yeah, of course. So right now I basically want all of the Seers, if possible. This order. Let's get Seer. I'm actually kind of debating an upgrade here. Or another Stowaway. Or like a Sailor. I feel like right now I just want to kind of emphasize the draw, though. Just make sure I'm consistent. So this will be like University Silver. I think that's alright. I want to be gaining sailors now. That's kind of the target. Basically build economy. And I really need to not blow the close games when the other games are going to be like that. I still feel like, well, I mean, you drew through the deck. It wasn't unlikely that you drew through the deck, so if you could do that and you could hit 22... That was just my mistake. Majorly. I mean, you just barely got there, so it, like, has got to have been pretty far from guaranteed just because some of that was dependent on Ironmonger. But, anyways. So yeah, my moves this turn are going to just be gaining sailors. A lot of them. I don't think we actually need too many seers. You still have an estate around. That's obnoxious. So this is shaping up to be another close one that at some point I'm almost certain to blow, or at least that's what it's feeling like today. We have 4 seers. Yeesh. I mean, it's pointing toward... You've played a university a lot more than I have. Which maybe is the result of the opening sailor. I mean, it seems possible that it is. Anyways. So my opinion is I need at least one more Seer. Maybe 2. But I'm not going to have the opportunity to decide that right now. So the question is, like, do I want upgrade here? Maybe. We can upgrade the potion, potentially. I'm going to do something like this, and let's really hope that I keep drawing on. Like is not going to happen, because why would it? Okay. So let's upgrade Potion to Seer, play Stowaway, buy 2 silvers. I don't think we're at risk of things disappearing. That wasn't maybe the perfect turn that I wanted, but it seemed okay enough. I think mostly just seeing all three universities right then was not the most amazing thing ever. I don't know that I could have done better otherwise, though, so I don't know that I get to complain about that so much. I mean, I could have had more overdraw, which would have allowed me to, I don't know, upgrade something else, maybe. To, like, I don't know. I don't know what, like, more draw would have actually done me. The second recruiter may not have turned out to be very good. Just considering where we're at. I don't really have a good feel right now whether we're like super close to piles or what exactly. Like you have 4 universities and I have what? 3. So it's like stuff can start disappearing kind of rapidly, particularly ports. And I mean those ports are in there for Seer draw. They're not, well, they're also upgrade targets, I guess. So like considering that I'm at 3, do I play this? I don't even think I play this. So considering that I'm at like 3 unis, I don't think I'm really seeing the way to, well, I'm gonna have to score this turn, I guess. Just because I think there's a possibility that you can like pile upgrade ports next turn. So maybe I've just kind of neglected drawing at a bad time. Or I kind of neglected the gains. Yeah, I don't feel good right now. It's like I have the money, but I don't have, but I'm just way lower on stuff. And I mean, next turn you have the money too. So basically what this is aiming towards, it's going to be aiming for upgrades ports. Duchy. Really that scared right now. I mean, I don't have that many gains. Unless you're just going to go after duchies like full bore, which seems unlikely. Like, I think you probably want to be able to score in some other fashion. See, last turn I had 6, I added 2, so I do have enough for a colony, which is probably something that I should be taking. Don't trash. Yikes. Alright, how do we keep this turn going from here? I guess we're gonna trash Stowaway. I mean, we could go like Stowaway to Sailor. I think I only get to trash the 1 copper. Or I can go like silver to sailor, later gain an upgrade, upgrade the recruiter into gold and try to drop that. Sure. So let's go like upgrade ports. Jesus. 4 Seers. 4. Guess I should have played the Stowaway. Maybe we just take an Enlarge, I guess. Oh my god. How does this happen? Like, how in the world does this actually happen? You have 9 coppers out. There starts with 14, so you have 2 coppers. I don't know. Let's take an Enlarge in a province. Look, it's all my cards. Cannot believe. Like, I had Copper University and everything else in here draws. Literally everything else draws. Now I feel I'm just going to watch you win, because, I mean, you're not going to miss like I do. That doesn't happen to other people, right? Well, maybe it is. I don't know. Should have just played the Stowaway. Should have just played the Stowaway. The good news is you're not winning this turn. The bad news is it's happening on some future turn instead. I mean, I can't even draw particularly well through here because, like, all of this stuff is not really Seer material. Most of my Seer material's in here still, I think. Maybe not. I don't know. I mean, like, there's 1 Seer in these 3 cards, so I might just play the ports, except that I'd really like to upgrade them. I guess there's a recruiter, a Seer. Basically, I'm trying to figure out if I actually want to play one of these Seers before the ports. Maybe, like, 1 port? I don't know. That's basically just a guess. Oh, I have the Stowaway out. I don't need to worry about it. Alright, we're just playing Seer first. Basically trying to solve a problem that's not there. Okay, ports are getting lowered. You draw. Yeah, we know that's going to happen. Nobody does like I do. Like, I feel like you were probably on the path to victory, but then, like, that so did not need to happen. This, like, just death, bottom deck everything. I mean, it's like the first game, bottom decking all my villages that one turn. That one was like, that went from winning to losing right there. This one, Yeah. I feel like I was probably already losing for probably bad decision with the recruiter. Obviously, I can blame the opening, but what else are you expecting with Potion Shantytown? You're gonna miss one of the 5 or the university. Although that sort of meant that I was targeting university. Or I thought that trashing early wasn't quite as important, which is probably true, I'm gonna say. Because, like, otherwise you go, you know, university, double Shantytown, whatever. Is this just gonna be a win? Is it just gonna be a win? Sure would have been nice to have a colony. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah. A colony would have helped a lot with not losing immediately. Sure would have. Alright. Well, I'm getting beat to crap. So let's hope that stops happening. Maybe. What is this? That is disgusting. I wonder if we're just, like, going straight after provinces. Like, Desperation for Buried Treasure. By Highwayman. You can kind of do a little bit with, like, Launch Inventor, but I don't think that really moves much. Underling seems really good. But probably not something to open. I'm gonna take a Highwayman. I guess this could also be like double Underling, potentially. Or Underling Silver. Okay, I mean, I'm happy to hit 5. It's going to be a buried treasure. You could do Gatekeeper. That seems terrible. We just keep taking buried treasures? I don't know. Highwayman? Like, I have buried treasure right there, so I don't know that it's that valuable to take. Well, no, we're going to guide this. There's just like a bunch of little tactical plays. Here I think I do just really want to find the Highwayman. Well, Haven's fine, maybe. Not really. Haven's not really fine. 9. I guess buried treasure fueled. It'd be really nice to find this Highwayman. It's unlikely, but it would be really nice too. Especially since I don't have a buried treasure out. That's kind of not good. Actually, it's extremely not good. Because it means I'm going to hit some giant number here. And not be able to do a whole lot with it. Maybe province. Maybe gold. Gold doesn't actually seem like the worst thing, just because we have this, thing going on. I guess we can launch, like do a single launch just to get through a little bit more. If we really like hit 9 or something. The dud last game was depressing. As I say, I was losing. I felt like I was losing, but I felt like I might not be losing immediately. And then just, yeah. And then I did, because I couldn't actually draw anything. Okay, this is actually great. So this is going to be gold. I guess it could also be another Highwayman. It's probably not the worst idea. And we have 2 buried treasures coming in. That's fantastic. To buy like Buried Treasure Haven. I think Haven's better than nothing. Guide this. It's a lot of underlings. Like, you'll accumulate a lot of favors, which will make you really able to probably never miss. So that is a concern. On the other hand, I don't know that it's like that valuable. Okay, so I think this should actually just be a gold. Over more buried treasure. Well, maybe not. So I kind of like to start greening soon. I don't know how much I'm moving towards that right now. Kind of tempted to take the Highwayman right now. Like, I'll be able to buy a bunch of buried treasure, so... Like, as is, I'm looking at Buried Treasure Province, which seems potentially good enough. I'm basically just worried that you're getting to a point where it's virtually impossible for you to miss. Apparently it's impossible for me to miss also. So probably I just take the 3 buried treasures right here. And that's like fine. This will get guided. Will it? No, this doesn't get guided. This gets drawn because I want to get the Highwayman into the shuffle. There's some motivation there. And from here I just want a province or gold or duchy or whatever. And I'd be fine like desperationing for double. What did I set aside? State. Useless. 3's probably a little bit excessive, but I think it was probably worth the denial. Buried treasures, that is. Okay. So this looks like 12? Wait, what is this? It's like +4, which is 13. So let's set aside silver. And this is fine. We will hit province. So no need to do anything fancy here. I mean, I have to desperation for it, but so what? This has a Highwayman, so I guess we're going to keep it. I feel like it's been a bit of a surprise that you haven't missed yet. Maybe. Well, you're not doubling, or you're not tripling. So, and I have 4 buried treasures out in the Highwayman, so, yeah. This seems like a good plan. And I have a bunch of favors. So, like, I mean, I'll double this turn. Minimally. And I don't know that there's, like, any defenses. Well, you could double duchy. Well, you don't have a Highwayman out, so I guess it becomes a little bit tough. Like, not to double duchy, but to, I don't know, be like more productive than I will be. Game 4, that's just the kind of crap that just feels like, what am I doing with my Dominion life? Like, okay, I buy Battle Plan there, I can get another Skirmisher, and I'm still screwed because you still make me discard. Like even if I take a Battle Plan to open there, I still just die on turn 4. Oh well. Like, there's no way I don't double province, so that's definitely not a thing that you're doing. You're definitely not getting province. The Desperation for double duchy, I'm probably still okay with it just because you don't have any buried treasures out. Like double provincing, that is. Like you're not going to be doing anything helpful for yourself. Like, even if you double duchy here, you have a Highwayman out, but I'm so not worried about, you know, whatever else. So, I think I'm in a good place here. You probably have a couple too many underlings. You definitely didn't get enough buried treasures. I really don't like just winning one game, but, you know, there's, what, 4 matches ahead, so we'll try to do better in future matches. Which, I mean, that involves 2 things. It involves not blowing the games that I have, which I kind of did twice. Or at least not completely just giving them up, which I did twice. And then, obviously, not just getting demolished by early stuff, which happened twice. And kind of arguably a 3rd time, but I think I was just, like, bad last game. A colony would have helped. It would have put me in a lot better position to actually extend the game out and see what happened, but I'm back to, you know, Potion Shantytown is probably not the way to go. It's probably Sailor Shantytown. And I mean, I still would have been ticked off about my draws there, but not as awfully. Okay, so I think I keep this one. We're gonna like natural double. I won't have any buried treasures coming in, so that's kind of an issue. Oh no, I will have a buried treasure coming in. Okay, so this is looking like 18. I'm going to natural double plus an estate. You have 0 buried treasures coming in, so this is totally fine. Yeah. You cannot win this turn, and I don't think you can even win, like, next turn. I know I was counting this as a win, like, ahead of time, but I'm pretty confident from here. You need a lot. You need a lot. And I have 4 guides. How many buried treasures? 1. So, I mean, you have 2 buys, which means... Let's see, if I Desperation for Duchy here, I'm ahead by 12 points. No. I'm ahead by 10 points, which you cannot beat. I have 2 buried treasures coming in, which guarantees me province next turn, and you max out at 9 points this turn. So it wasn't like a province gaining hand, but it was totally good enough. Unless you like gain an Inventor or Barbarian when I wasn't looking, which doesn't seem to be the case. At least. I'm so sad about the battle plan thing. That's just like totally what you expect to happen. The one I'm sad about is the Caravan guard. That one's just like, that so just does not need to be a thing that can happen in games of Dominion. Where it's just so over so immediately. Dude. Alright, well, yeah, we got the one at the end, which was good, but all in all, like, I kind of blew I feel like I blew games, whatever it was, 1 and 3, 2 and 4, there was just no chance from anything, especially 4, what the hell, Game 5, I probably made a bad open in, and then I had the dud that would have at least extended the game. And then, well, this one I managed to win, so I don't think it was, like, overly bad. Yeah, I mean, Hakha recognizes it, I'd probably be saying the same thing, so, whatever. See you all.